So Tariq is ready to be at the top of the game. Noma finally gave Davis some, and turns out Detective Carter is crazy AF as well as dirty AF. I mean, both of them at the same time. What's up, y'all? What is up? It's your girl EJ, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a quick chat over the mid-season finale of Power Book of Ghosts 2, y'all. Now, first and foremost, let me just give my girls Tamika's Den and Moochie a shout out because they were right on the nose with it. They said that Detective Carter was dirty AF, and they were absolutely right. Now, who could have predicted that he was also crazy? Because why Michael Ealy always got to play somebody crazy? I guess we should have known better. But y'all, when he was in there in that house looking for that lip balm and he came downstairs, I was looking for a person. Didn't know that it wasn't gonna be nobody there, just him in here talking to himself. But when we got the revelation that he wasn't really out here trying to get rid of the drug dealers because he realized that he couldn't eradicate them, but that he could control them and get a cut. Because why? Because he got to pay his people. So I was like, okay, Detective Carter, but it makes all the sense in the world now. That's why he didn't want to go after Zion, and that's why Zion is able to be where he is. Just Monet was never on the radar just yet, and now that she is now on the radar, what do you guys think she's gonna do? I feel like she doesn't have a choice. I feel like she's gonna have to do what she do, and it is what it is. But y'all, I don't know. He really wants Tariq, but does he want Tariq to control him, or does he want Tariq to get rid of him? Because he said he picks and chooses, right? So that means he chooses the people that he thinks that he could really control. But can he really control Tariq? I don't know, y'all. I think Tariq is going to be one of those ones that he would want to get rid of. So this is actually turning out to be a little more interesting than what I thought with this whole new revelation. So anyway, y'all, Diana decides that she's going to keep the baby. She decides that she doesn't want the baby around this life. Tariq feels like in order for him to be able to insulate himself and to protect himself and his family and his new child, that he's going to have to be at the top of the game. But Diana said that that doesn't work for her. She wants somebody who's going to be out of the game. And Tariq is not ready to give it up. Tariq said that his father's mistake was trying to keep one foot in and one foot out, that his enemies were always coming after him, and that he needed to be in the game fully in order to be able to protect everyone. I don't know if this is going to work out for Tariq, y'all, but I do get it. One thing about it is that you cannot be one foot in and one foot out. You either have to be all in or all out. That's the name of the game. And whichever one you choose, it is what it is, but you got to choose one. So anyway, y'all, another few key moments in this particular episode was Brayden. Brayden made a few moves that I just didn't necessarily agree with. I definitely do not like his little girlfriend or whoever she is. She is trash and she can go. And I absolutely do not agree with him lying to Tariq, not telling Tariq that she was the one who dosed him. I already see where this is going right now. But at the end of the day, you know, Brayden has to make his own choices. He blamed Tariq for his whole family situation. But to be fair, he really can't blame Tariq. He put himself into this game. He could have got out of this thing anytime. Yes, he came back to help him, but you came back to help him right towards the end. Like, come on now, bro. Like, that's really not fair to blame him. And I do get it. Tariq does kind of take it on the chest. He don't have a choice. He have to do whatever he have to do and move on because everybody's always looking to him for the answers. And that includes Brayden. So I felt like Brayden was real foul for the way he was acting. The fact that he has this new Coco problem, he thinks it's not a problem, but it's definitely going to be a problem. The fact that he's pillow talking with this girl and she knows all these things, it is just so reminiscent of the whole Holly situation, about how Holly was so quick to want to tell Ghost that she knew who he was, how she wanted to call him Ghost. Like, I mean, they're really mirroring this thing a whole lot, but we all know what happened to Holly at the end of the day. So, I mean, she can get it too, and I hope she do get it because she is doing the absolute most. So anyway, y'all, your girl Anya was definitely out here being a thought in this particular episode. Her and Tariq was definitely getting it on, and you can tell that she is feeling your boy. So this is going to be interesting too, because it feels like, you know, Tariq isn't going to be able to keep her away from him, and he's not going to stay away from her. I don't know if this is going to be a thing where they actually fall for each other, or if he's just going to continue to try to use her to get to Noma, or if it's going to change at some point. I don't know, because, you know, sometimes these little romances start out like this and then they turn into something else. But But either way, I thought it was really interesting that Noma showed up to Tariq's little party spot, but then Tariq used that whole thing with Anya popping in to kind of, you know, evade or get out of this whole situation. I did like the fact that Kane went in and did the fight with Zion, and I was like, Zion pulled a little B move, y'all. Seriously, with those brass knuckles, very uncalled for, breaking your own rules just because you were getting your behind whooped. So, you know, it is what it is. Now, what I didn't like also about the Brayden situation was the way that he snitched Noma out. You really can't be no snitch out here. I mean, Zion pulled your card really, really quickly. And to be fair, I would have stood 10 toes down on that one, because the same way you snitched on Noma is the same way you'll snitch on him. And I know that he has to read that and register that. So that was just the absolute wrong move, in my opinion. I definitely didn't like the way that Zion pulled up on Noma. She had to restrain herself because she was in public. She keeps this whole life outside of the public, so she looks like one thing over here, and then we know that she's something totally different on this side. So it wasn't like she could cause a scene. She had to go with the flow, and she had to let it be what it is. But Zion is a bully, and I don't really like bullies like that, so I feel like I cannot wait for him to get his, because we all know that him and Tariq are going to butt heads at some point. And like Tariq said, he needs to be the apex predator. He needs to be insulated. He needs to be at the very top. So anyway, y'all, last but certainly not least is going to be my most favorite part. It has nothing to do with anybody getting any get back, with anybody being pregnant. As a matter of fact, it got to do with somebody looking like they could have gotten pregnant, because it's about time that Noma gave in to Davis, because Davis has been trying to get at her for a minute, and I have never understood why she was over here messing with Kane when she had all of this Davis goodness just to get up under. But anyway, y'all, it happened on this episode, and I was excited for it, and that is the end of my video, y'all. I hope everyone enjoyed the first 5 episodes of Power. I cannot wait for the new and the final season, or the last half of the season, to start back up in September, y'all. So anyway, y'all, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to your girl channel. Turn on your notifications so that you do not miss out on any of my future Power Book of Ghosts 2 talks. Meanwhile, guys, YouTube says you just might like this video next, so go ahead and take a look, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.